Hello, everyone. I am Robin Shaw, and welcome to my live stream today. Please let me know that you can hear me and see me, so I'm not talking to nobody. I want to be talking to you. I just had my dinner. I had some noodles, and I'm ready to go here. And you can see, I think the first topic we should talk about is you can see my beard is gone. Today, I shaved my beard, uh, but I didn't cut my hair yet. So my hair is still pretty long, but I did shave my beard. So maybe I look younger. Okay, let's check out the. Wait, I'm going to put this here. Let's check out who is here in the chat room. Layla's here. My day was fine, Layla. Finny. Oh yeah, you saw the yellow duck. That's. I still have some skin problem. The yellow duck is a picture I took about a month ago. It means nothing about today's live stream. It's just a picture I put on the live stream. Sorry. If you came looking for the duck, there's no yellow duck. Yeah, Layla and we didn't have a Skype lesson. We didn't have a lesson, Sleepwalker. I don't want to teach by Skype, so I didn't teach Layla by Skype, but I like to talk to Layla. So Layla and I had a conversation by Skype. Okay, so who else is here? Lolly Lolly from France. Bonjour. Joanna Lugs. Yeah, hello again. Nui Nui. Kareem from India, I guess. Hello. Oh, Grace is here. Marasani Prasanth. Carrie, you look. Oh, Grace, you look great today. You look 24-year-old boy today. I look 24 years old. That means I lost 20 years. You look Nui Nui. You look younger and very handsome. Thank you. And Layla's in with the question. Good for Layla. If you got any English questions, that's why I'm here. I'm here to help, guys. I'm your tool. I'm your resource. And I will do my best to answer your English questions because I know you've been studying English all week and you have many questions. And Layla's question here says, I don't possess a private bedroom. She has already sold everything of value that she possessed. Possess. Does it mean have or own something? It means have and it means own something. It can mean both. So I don't possess a private bedroom. I don't have a private bedroom. And she sold everything she possessed that she had, that she owned. So it can mean both. But have is more common. But possessed is more of a formal, I want to say a formal way to say have. Very formal way to say have. Chatath, hello, welcome back. Marasani is from India. What's today's topic? Kareem, why don't you tell us today's topic? Today's topic is... Every day's topic is reading. No. What are you reading? I shaved my beard today. Annie, hello, good afternoon. Hello, Annie. I don't think I've seen you before, Annie. Where are you from, Annie? All right, guys, if you got any questions, let me know. While you guys are writing questions, I'll update you on some news. For this channel, I'm going to start doing some topics again. So the Q&A, we'll still have Q&A, but instead of the video being Q&A, I'll probably do a topic first, like I did before. I used to do a topic, teach something, and then after Q&A. So I think I'm going to go back to that format for the future. Maybe Wednesday or Sunday, I'll go back to that format. And Layla, when I watched video Skype again, I found out I pronounced weird incorrectly. You said weird? I don't remember. Oh, you said skin. Don't worry about your mistakes, Layla. You reviewed it. You found out your mistakes. No problem. Hello, Andre. Grace, you always recommend reading to improve English ability. What is a good way when we read? Intensive reading, extensive reading, skimming and scanning. All of those. All of those, Grace. You got to practice. Those are different reading skills. Like, the 4 core skills: reading, writing, speaking, listening. But you take one of those skills, reading, and there's about 20 other sub skills under them that you have to learn. Skimming, scanning, all of those. Reading is the path to fluency. If you read a lot, you will naturally learn those skills. Living in London. London's my favorite city. And Layla has another question. Robin was supposedly a tall, blue-eyed, handsome man. It's supposed to be their English class today. Their. Their. Well, and you're asking, what's the difference between supposedly and supposed? There is no supposed. It's supposed to. All right. And they're very different. If you, they're very. Did you check the dictionary, Layla? Because those are very different words. Supposedly and supposed to. There is no supposed. It's supposed to. Supposedly is not confirmed fact, but everyone thinks it's true. And supposed to is something you must do. They're very different words. Now, Annie, you're saying me either. What are you saying me either to? I'm reading lolly lolly. He doesn't seem as short beside the other man. All right, so lolly lolly, beside and besides are different words. All right, so beside is next to. Besides is a different word. They don't have the same meaning. Besides is like anyway, something like that. It's a transition word. Besides, so don't be confused. It's a good question. Beside and besides, very different words, like supposedly and supposed to, very different words. And in both questions, the spelling is very similar. I know why it can be confusing, but trust me, these are very different words used in very different ways. So beside is next to. Besides is like anyway, or on the other hand, or these transition words. Grace, is Australian pronunciation between? I don't know. You have as between. No, you just need between American. No, there is no between. You're thinking like a Korean, Grace. If that's good or bad, I'm sorry. It's really Korean thinking. You're thinking of a line, and on one end is British, and one end is American, and then where is Canada? Where is Australia? Where is New Zealand between this? That's not how to think about accents. You should think of it as a circle. So American is here, and maybe British is down here, and maybe Australian. Again, don't think of it as in between. They're all equal. I do not believe that. There is one end is British, one end is American. No, 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 no. So I can't help with that question. There's no middle. To say Australian sounds similar to British, you could argue Australian sounds similar to British, but Australian accent is very different than a British accent. Andre, what do you think about explanation about the new word in my own language versus in English by simple words? No, if you're teaching in English, I am strong that English must be taught in English only. So I live in Korea here, and a lot of Korean teachers teach English using Korean because it's easier to explain in their own language what a word means, but that's wrong. There is no direct translation, and I'm going to tell you one problem. It's with the word "shut up." That marker doesn't work. This is very interesting. So we have a shut up. Is this good or bad? Tell me now. Is shut up good or bad? I'll put 10, very bad, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So, not bad. So if I said shut up, what number would you give shut up? I'm saying right now. You say depend on context. Right now, I said shut up. Very bad, so not bad. What number would you give? Okay, so what's my point? A lot of you are translating "shut up" into your own language, and in your language, "shut up" is going to have every language. It's going to have a different power. Okay, so when I say "shut up" in English, the power might be around this, even down here. The power in English is not so strong. But when you're translating it into your own language, the word in your language has more power. So this is the problem with translation. You're translating "shut up" to the word in your language, but the power is changing. like how strong that word means. So I found out in Korea, when I first came to Korea, because I would say shut up to my students. And they would just be so surprised that I said such a bad word. Because in the Korean version, shut up, in the Korean language, the word they use for shut up has stronger power. So when I said shut up, they were very shocked. But I'm like, no, it's not that bad. So going back to the problem, I would say it's very important to teach English in English so they understand the word, they understand the power of the word, they understand the context of the word. If you're teaching in your own language, you're not actually doing a good job of getting the full meaning and power of a word. Anyway, I got to move on. Sorry. I lost Jatath. And the music, as far as a type of music, is still very viable. And the music, as far as a type of music. Okay, what is viable? It's a strange sentence, Jatath. So the music is usable. The music is good. That's simple. I need more information, Jatath. Rohan, hello. Davika, hello. I am impressive of Robin. No. I am impressed. Majuline, hello, I'm doing well. Yes, Nui, I enjoy living in Asia. And I'll probably live in Asia the rest of my life. Hello, Billy. Majuline, Hulali. What's the difference between on, above, and over? On, above, and over. Where's my... I forgot my eraser. One moment. So this is not exact, but let's have a table. I'll draw a table. Maybe that's my table, sorry. So you have something on the table. So it's going to be touching the table. Something is on the table. And then if you said over, and above, actually, over and above are going to mean basically the same thing. It's not on, it's not touching the table. It's something above or over the table. Okay. So which one is stronger? I think above, not every case, but above might be stronger, but I don't want to say that. I'll put them very similar. Something could be above the table, something could be over the table, which mean basically the same thing. I would have to think of like every case to know exactly. Let me just check. Because we're going to use above and over. All when I check, it just says over is more common. But basically there's the same. All right. I think I answered that, so I'm going to move on. Hey, Ziad, welcome back. What's the difference between deny and refuse? Bring me 2 sentences, Grace. 1 sentence is deny, 1 sentence is refuse. Robin, when I remember my question, will call during a live stream, I start laughing. Yeah, Layla, that was a big mistake when you said will. You can't do will. What the word was and the word will, they hate each other. They never want to be together. All right, let's see. I'm going down here. Grace, how can you say shut up for very bad? Shut up. Do you have a sentence? Shut up. I can't think of. Grace, you said quite. Be quiet. Not shut up. Be quiet. Remember, quiet. Yeah, I was talking to Ayu Boudrin. Hello. Layla, I am impressed of Robin. It's still a little awkward. We might express that Robin is impressive. That would sound more natural. Fanny, I was chasing you, but you were avoiding me and refused me many times. Is that my sentence? Is my sentence correct? Oh, avoid and refuse. Okay. Yeah, avoid is you don't want to see. So I see someone, well, I don't want to talk to him, so I go another way. I'm avoiding him. And refused means I said no. He asked something, he requested something, and I said no. So avoid, there's no talking. I don't want to talk to him. I'm not going to talk to him. I avoid him. And refuse, that person asked me something, I said no. Yeah, you couldn't use that sentence. Today, someone asked me to teach them English by Skype, and I refused. He kept calling me, so I avoided his call. Layla, so could I say, are you impressed of me? No, we just usually, we might ask, are you impressed? Or did my action impress you? So I might ask a question. Did my teaching impress you? Something like that. Grace, I was about to eat chicken. Did I? You can't use past tense in a question, Grace. You should know that. I was about to eat chicken. I didn't eat chicken. As a question, I didn't eat. Whoa, what are you doing here, Grace? I was about to eat chicken. Did I eat chicken? That's wrong. You can't use past tense in a question. I didn't eat chicken. I was about to eat chicken, but I didn't eat chicken. But I didn't eat it. I'm not sure. Grace, You got to clean it up a bit. Help me out here. I want to answer, but I'm not exactly sure what your question is. Sorry. Davika, over mean finish. Yeah, that's another meaning of over. Over has many meanings. Hello, Winnie. I can't refuse him. I couldn't deny him. I denied eating Boshington because I don't eat it. I refused to eat. Yeah, I denied eating Boshington because I didn't eat it. Did you eat Boshington? No. You denied it. And I refused. No, I don't want to eat it. Mr. Robin is the best teacher. I'm not the best teacher. But thank you for the nice words, but I'm not. I disagree. Layla, to this they all agreed, and so off they went together. I read the sentence, but I couldn't understand. So off they go. Yeah, okay, I understand. Off they went. Just means they started to go. They started to go. Started to go. Off they went. That's an English expression. Off they went. Off he goes. Just he started to go. Sir, what is the difference between using and not using do in front of a verb? We do believe. Do is just going to be spoken English used for emphasis. All right, it's just an emphasizing word in spoken English. We do believe we are dutiful. I'll write that on the board. It's often used with words like believe and think. I believe he is Korean. Oh, I got a spelling mistake. Did you guys catch that? So that do might be added just for emphasis, only for spoken English. I do believe mean the same thing. When someone tell you shut up, I think is very rude. Is that right? Well, as someone said earlier, it depends on the context. But if my students in a classroom are noisy, hey guys, shut up. That's not going to be that rude. But if and sometimes we use it jokingly. If you say, hey Robin, you're handsome, I might be shut up. You know, it depends on the context. But I think in different languages, it has different power. So translating it to your language word, the power changed. So if the power changes, some of the meaning changes. Driss. Hey. Oh, lots of questions today, guys. The thing, Carrie says, the thing I want to do, the thing I should do, what should I choose first, and can you correct the sentence? I don't know. I don't understand. What should I choose first? Well, want and should are very different things. Want is just you want to do it. It's your desire. Should do is some responsibility. So you would use those sentences in different ways. Majduline, what's the difference between very and quite? Both can be intensifiers to give more emphasis, power to the word after. Very, of course, is more common and used in more situations, but as intensifiers, they can mean the same thing. Just Driss is from Morocco. Hello. Andre refers to previous question, but the new. Under and below. I understand common under and to be low than other. Under and below. To be low. So Andre, I'm confused. I understand common under and to be low then. Why? I think you want to say than. THAN. Andre, I don't see a question mark, so I'm not sure if you're asking a question or you're just making a statement. Andre, can you clear that up, please? Okay, Layla, I meant could impressed have the same meaning of like or not? Don't understand the question. Sorry, Layla. Has the same meaning of like or not? If you said to someone, you impress me, that means, yeah, you like them or you like what they're doing. Fanny, watch out means to warning someone. Yeah, that's a phrasal verb. It can have many meanings. So watch out can be a warning, avoid something. It could also mean a threat. Watch out, which means be careful. I'm watching. I might hurt you. So watch out has many meanings, but I think the most common meaning is well, it could be. Think of watch out as more of just be careful. Let's make it simple. Watch out. Be careful. Okay. Grace, I don't see a question mark. Is it a question? If I said I was about to eat chicken, what does that mean? I ate chicken? No. I didn't eat chicken? Okay, Grace. The problem here is you're using I was about to eat chicken. This is not a complete sentence because I was about to eat chicken and then there's another action that would happen. I was about to eat chicken when something happened. So your sentence is incomplete. Your sentence is not complete. You only have half the information. So I can't really answer, well, the closest would be 3. The closest would be 3. You wanted to eat the chicken but couldn't for some reason. So going back, this is an incomplete sentence. You need more information. I was about to eat chicken when the phone called. Or when my phone rang. When the phone called. When my phone rang. So number 3, you wanted to eat the chicken. You're about to eat the chicken, but couldn't because the phone rang. Layla, thank you very much because you made me to meet you helped me meet those good people on WhatsApp groups. So because you helped me meet. I didn't make you. Make you is force you. I didn't force you. I just helped you to meet those good people on WhatsApp group. Andre, I'm preparing to eat. What are you going to eat? I couldn't watch your live stream because my dad needed my help, although I know that my presence is not important. Is my sentence correct? Your sentence is, the grammar is correct, but the meaning is wrong because your presence is always important. When we use shut up, you should use shut up when someone is bothering you with noise or they're saying bad things and you're irritated or angry. You can say shut up. But yeah, it's not like I said, it's not a bad word because I can say shut up and YouTube doesn't care. YouTube doesn't consider that a bad word. So it's not a really bad word, but it can be bad depending on who you talk to. So when I first came to Korea, I used shut up, but I don't use it anymore because in the Korean language it has a lot of power. So I got to be culturally sensitive. Oh, that word is really, really bad here. Billy, it's safe to go through life just saying, please be quiet, and never use shut up. Majduleen, what's the difference between shoplift and steal? Shoplift and steal mean the same thing, but shoplift is only at the shop, at the store. Steal is you steal anywhere. I'm outside, I steal a car, I steal a bike, I steal some girl's heart. That's not shoplift. Shoplift is stealing inside the store. So if you go to the department store and you steal inside the department store, that's shoplifting. Fanny. Oh, Fanny tried to answer you. I was about to eat chicken. That means I want to eat chicken when you call me. I was about to eat chicken, meaning I ate chicken a couple hours. No, I was about to eat chicken. You never ate the chicken. You never ate the chicken. Mujduleen, the disabled man is sitting in a wheelchair, or the disabled man is sitting. You sit in a chair. You sit in a chair. Sit on the chair. Sit in the chair. Sit on the chair. I'm just going to... Yeah, sit in. You sit in the chair. Grace, I am hot. Hiding means please turn on the air conditioner. It is indirect speech, so it also... Oh, no. Okay, this is going into implication. The highest level. That you're touching on the highest level of understanding a language. That's called implication. And I'm not going to talk about it in too much detail. I might do a lesson on it next. I think I did a lesson on implication. Didn't I, guys? Did I talk? I think I did a lesson on implication. I'm checking in my library here. Do you guys remember anything about implication? I thought I did. Anyway, so implication. So the woman says, "Is my husband nice?" Sorry, he is handsome. So implication, indirect speech. It's not a euphemism. Euphemism is more direct, but indirect. Anyway, I'm not talking about euphemism. Maybe I'll do a lesson on euphemisms. Is my husband nice? He is handsome. So, B, the implication. So, what does this imply from this sentence? So, with this information, we can guess that B's opinion is A's husband is not nice because B didn't answer the question. This is a question. Each question requires an answer. Is my husband nice? This is a yes or no answer. B didn't answer yes or no. B gave a different, he is handsome. Well, nice is talking about personality. Handsome is talking about, how they look. So this is highest level of any language, implication. It's very difficult to understand implication unless you master the language. So that's not a euphemism. And I might do a lesson on that. That's good ideas. Passed away is a euphemism. Let me see if I could use it. Is my husband nice? If I was to make a euphemism here, let me check. Euphemism for ugly. Or here. I don't have a euphemism for. I'll do that another day. Too much time already. So a little bit different euphemisms and then implication. Yeah. Layla, Robin, you looked pretty. You looked pretty handsome while doing video Skype, but I look so weird, Robin. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up or shut up? You don't want to use shut up. You guys. Shut up can be used so many different ways, and I really can't go into all the different ways to use shut up. But all I can say is be careful using shut up. Layla, thank you for paying this time. Does this mean I'm thank you for paying this time? Paying this time is maybe paying money. I think this is spending money. Thank you for paying. If you want to express thank you for giving your time. Thank you for giving your time. I brush my hair every morning. Could I use brush when I want to fix my hair with regular way? I think you want to use brush my hair. Well, brush is this action. I brush my hair. Fix up my hair. You want to use fix up, which make it look nice. Layla, I think that I'm a sensitive person because when someone criticizes me, I feel sad and guilty. Why do you feel guilty? So I hate myself because of it. What do you recommend me? I really want to help. Want your help. I really want your help. I really want. You can't use a wanna. I really want your help. Who's criticizing you? If there you go, Layla. If someone criticizes you, you just tell them, "Shut up. Shut up." Don't worry about it, Layla. No one should be criticizing you. Fanny, I was about to text you, but you already texted me first. You want? Because already the action is complete. You already texted me. Texted because the action was complete. It happened before already. Layla, have you ever quarreled with someone for any reason? How do I know? I fight with people all the time. I quarrel with people all the time, Layla, and it's best just to walk away. Who are you fighting with, Layla? Kang Eugene, why the sentence, which house is more bigger, is not correct? I'll tell you why. And that's a common mistake, Kang Eugene, and I hope you're still here. Because you're using comparatives. The adjective this is ugly. I'll write it nicer. Adjective, comparative. All right, and we're not going to talk about superlative. So if you have an adjective like beautiful, you're going to write more beautiful. If you have like nice, you're going to write nicer. When you're comparing two things. So there's two styles to compare. One is using more, and one is adding ER or IER. So there's two styles to compare. So usually if a word has a lot of syllables, not always, we're going to use more. More comfortable, more intelligent, these bigger words, and nicer. Now, you want to use more better. So you have good. And we have to make a comparative. So do we use this style or this style? Actually, we don't use this style and we don't use this style because we don't say more good and we don't say gooder. So both these styles we don't use. Good and bad are these very special ones because they have their own category, their own way. They're very irregular. So good is always better. We don't say more better, and we don't say betterer. And bad is always worse. We don't say more worse. We don't say worser. Okay? So we can see these are the two main ones. You can never have more. You can't say more nicer. So there's two ways, and then good and bad are very special because they have their own way, and they're not going to follow that system. Okay, that answers that. I hope you're still watching. And then which house is which house is bigger? You're using big, so big, bigger. It's adding the er. It's not adding the more. Raphael, but and though have the same meaning. Could, yeah. That was not an awesome movie, but it was pretty good, though. Is it correct? Yes, that can be correct. I don't want to say but and though are exactly the same. Yeah, they're very similar, but in some cases they don't match. But your sentence is okay. Hello, Eugene. Do you understand, Eugene? Grace. Is Grace pretty? She is unattractive. Is it is euphemism? No, 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 no. Euphemism is an indirect expression. Unattractive is too direct. Euphemism mainly is to be polite. So is Grace pretty? I might say, I don't want to say Grace. Let's use is another person. Is she pretty? Yes, she has a beautiful smile, beautiful eyes. Her soul is glowing. I might try to use some other expressions. What I can't use, I can't say, is Grace pretty? No, she isn't. Or is she pretty? No, she isn't. I can't say she's unattractive. These are too direct. They're not polite. Euphemisms should be trying to be polite, or you don't want to say something bad. I'll do a lesson on that, Grace. You seem to be... Oh, Grace, you gave me some coffee time. Thank you very much, Grace. Layla says, don't cry. Everything will be well. I started to weep when I knew that my mom was sick. What is the main difference between cry and weep? Someone asked me this last Wednesday. Cry and weep mean the same thing. They're synonyms. Ketley. Louis Alcius. Hello. Hope you're still around. I'm trying to catch up on the questions. Sorry, guys. You guys are asking a lot of questions today. Some days it's just very quiet, but today, question. Majduline, this is literally the best hamburger I've eaten. You want to use literally, not exactly, literally. Used for emphasis. Tatoth, a word or phrase used to avoid saying an unpleasant or offensive word. Euphemism, yeah. Mujdaleen, I can say so you are or so are you? No. So are you. I'm sick, so are you. I'm happy, so are you. Fanny, about can mean something just happened or something just finished happened, am I right? It's about it's about to happen. I think it's not happened yet, but will soon happen. You have to give me a sentence, Fanny, because about is tricky. Because if I said it's about to happen, it's about to rain. If I said it's about to rain, it didn't rain yet, but very close to raining in that sentence. Do you have another sentence where it might have a different meaning? Layla, what is this your cell phone type? What kind of phone do you have? What kind of phone do you have? I have a Samsung. What kind of phone do you have? What kind of phone? What type of phone do you have? I guess that could work. But it was pretty good, though. Layla, Robin, if there's any harm you would suffer when you come to my country, comma, I wouldn't allow you to come here. All right, you need the comma. So Robin, comma. Well, I'm going to fix it up. You got a capital after the comma. So Robin, comma, if is small I, if there is any harm you would suffer when you come to my country, comma, space, I wouldn't allow you to come here. There, I fixed it up. Hello, Jessica. Andre, Grace is pretty. Grace is beautiful. Win Nui. Sir, I'm confused about north and northern. In northern China State and South Korea. I don't know about China, but I'll talk about Korea and Ireland. I'm just getting the map so I can draw them correctly. I'm going to try to draw Ireland. That's a terrible Ireland. And then I'm going to draw a worse Korea. All right, so these are countries. They're countries. They're separate countries. Northern Ireland belongs to the UK with England, London, and Ireland is a separate country. And North Korea, South Korea are separate countries. And in this case, they're calling it Northern Ireland. In this case, they're calling it North Korea. So why don't they call this North Ireland? And why don't they call this Northern Korea? I don't know. North and northern, pretty similar. But if I lived here, I would say I live northern South Korea. But if I lived here, it'd be very tricky because if I said I live in Northern Ireland, it doesn't work. This makes sense to me. I understand this very well, but this doesn't make sense to me very well. Because someone who lives here doesn't live in Northern Ireland. Oh, I don't know. This is the confusing part. I don't have the answer. Maybe you can find a British teacher who can explain that better. But anyway, north is usually the direction up to the North Pole. Northern is the area. Like this is northern area of South Korea. If you're more confused, I'm sorry. Yeah, this one's really confusing. This is not confusing to me. North Korea, South Korea. This is northern South Korea. This is northern North Korea. This is southern North Korea. This is southern South Korea. Robin, after video Skype, I felt so happy because I had this meeting. Although I was speaking from you made no mistakes. We had a lovely conversation, Layla. Yeah, you can say to Andre, shut up, in a joking way. Layla, when you want to sleep, do you turn on the air conditioning? No, I don't. Majuline. What's the difference between what seems to and what is? I need sentences, Majuline. You got to bring me sentences using those. Robin, I'm going to go to the dentist tomorrow. I need to get braces for my teeth. As you know, I don't have straight teeth and I want to get a beautiful smile. Okay, good luck. Layla. Good luck. Good luck, Layla. Good luck, Layla. That's strange. It activated my phone. Good luck, Layla. Dentists can be expensive, so I hope it's not too expensive. But I think if you can get braces, you seem to have confidence problem, Layla. And I want you to have confidence. So do what you need to do. Layla, yeah, don't worry. Billy, can I Skype with you, Mr. Robin? Yes, Billy. Can I record? It has to be Skype video. And Billy, can I record the Skype video? I caught up on the questions. That was an hour, guys. So, how long have you been in the USA? From 1997 to 2019. If you are not in the if you're not in the USA, this is okay. If you're still in the USA, you don't want to say this. You want to say actually, if you're still in the USA, use this one. If you're still in the USA. But if you left the USA this year, like last month, then you might want to say from 1997 to July 2019. And then you left. I know you left the USA. But if you're still in the USA, just use since. And that means you're still doing it. You're still there. So. Thanks for your question. Layla, don't you feel uncomfortable sleeping without air conditioning? No, I'm fine. Susanna. Oh, thank you, Susanna. Susanna says I'm handsome. Layla, dentist is so expensive, but for too long I was making money. Even I could go there to fix my teeth. Well, Layla, let us know how the dentist trip is. Queen Cindy. Hello, Robin. I'm Cindy from China. Cindy, China doesn't get YouTube. How are you watching me, Cindy? China doesn't get YouTube. Are you using VPN? Well, there's a little bit delay between my questions and... Oh, Cindy's studying in USA. Good for you, Cindy. What are you studying in the USA? What are you studying and where are you studying? Yeah, China, they don't get Facebook, YouTube. Uh, they use their own social media. I had noodles for dinner. I cooked noodles. Is a Ford used to talk about money? A Ford is usually used to talk about money mainly, but it can also be used sometimes to talk about time. Uh, I can't I can't afford to spend time helping you or something. Mainly, it's used to talk about money. Grace, isn't there any famous YouTuber in China? China doesn't use YouTube. Anyway, Fanny, your sentence is correct. I can't afford to buy the purse. To buy the purse, the price is so expensive. Although I study phrasal verbs, you shouldn't study phrasal verbs. I still use and write only simple verbs. How should I do? Should I study phrasal verbs? The only way to master phrasal verbs is to read, get input, reading mainly, or listening, watching English shows. You cannot study phrasal verbs. You cannot memorize phrasal verbs. There's thousands and thousands of phrasal verbs. They really depend on the situation. You have to be exposed to so many situations to really master phrasal verbs. Of course, there are some common ones, but read or watch a lot of movies and TV. Sydney, my major is education. I'm live. Okay, we can't say I am live. You can say I live in Alabama or I'm living in Alabama. Okay? Grace, if Chinese can watch you, it's going to be awesome. You'll be very popular. Well, yeah, Chinese will never get YouTube, Grace. A lot of my videos are downloaded and uploaded to Chinese websites. So if I go to there's popular Chinese websites, I can go video like YouTube, but for China they have different websites. I can see my videos there, and I'm not making money from China. Someone's making money from Shaw English in China. Layla, sometimes I feel some men more shy than women. What do you think, Robin? Layla, I don't know about that. Men are quiet. Men are more quiet than women, but quiet doesn't mean shy. So I know I would say men are more quiet, but I'm not gonna say shy. Yeah, Layla, I'm not traveling anywhere this summer. Layla, okay. Yeah, I'm getting tired. It's an hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna finish this live stream in the next couple minutes. So get in your last questions and comments. Grace, they can't download without your permission. Oh, yeah. If we live in a perfect world, but my videos are copied and used thousands of apps, TV stations all around the world, and they're not paying. Yeah, my eyes are getting tired. Mujduleen, what's the difference between mention and remind and remember? Mujduleen, go find 3 sentences. Or check the dictionary. You got to make 3 sentences. 1 sentence with mention, 1 sentence with remind, and 1 sentence with remember. Thank you, Layla. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Fanny. Grace says you can suit them. You can sue. The verb is sue. Grace, I cannot sue them. You're talking about international borders. Just to get a lawyer is millions of won. My YouTube channel doesn't make enough that I can sue international. Thank you, Billy. Andre, I watched some Esther's videos on Facebook. Yeah, they're just copying for Facebook. Well, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Thanks a lot. And if I didn't answer your question today, I'll be back Wednesday. I can answer your question. I'm starting to get tired. David. All right. Thank you for watching, David S. Would that be a David S. that I know? David S. Where are you from? Devika, Sri Lanka. Thank you, guys. All right. See you guys. There's lots of Davids. Oh, David S. is from Italy. Because David S. is because my brother's name is David. And, of course, his last name is Shaw. So David S., I'm thinking, oh, that might be my brother. But you're from Italy. Jessica. All right, see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And from now until Wednesday, you are studying English. Reading, writing, listening, and speaking. All right, and you got lots of questions for me Wednesday. All right, see you guys.